So, welcome to the game of He Said, She Said. Our first contestant is Ben. Okay, your first question is who instigated the first kiss?
Man, that's so long ago. I don't. I'd say me,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm gonna say me. But that's not like a firm answer because, to be honest, when we first met when we were like 16, I was so awkward that I don't know.
Where was your real first date?
I don't. So what people would consider a date? This might not be to people a date, but to us, it was definitely Tryon like Creek State Park, like going hiking there. We used to do that all the time when we first started dating. Was pretty much exactly we hiked all the time because we were so awkward that we couldn't sit across the table from each other. So it was like a nice way to get to know each other. And Linnea
Cute.
trusted me to just go in the woods with. So yeah.
That's so cute. Who wears the pants in the house?
Oh, Linnea for sure. If you've seen our apartment, it's a beautiful apartment, but it's Linnea.
Who is messier?
Oh, me, yeah. I always can I add context to these answers?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I always think it's funny, like if you drink a bunch of alcohol and it's like you get drunk, like normally people do bad decisions. Linnea, when she drinks
Yes,
alcohol, you'll wake up the next morning and she'll clean like the whole apartment. So that's kind of like I
exactly.
think like deeply ingrained in her is that like cleanliness and stuff. So it's funny.
Who takes longer to get ready?
Linnea. She didn't take that long, but definitely
Who is the better dancer?
her. I'm so awkward. This is like 100.
Um, who 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 will cry first on the big day?
That's a good question. I could.
Might be you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be her, but I think both of us are gonna cry. Like I'm definitely gonna cry because yeah, I'm a definitely emotional like guy and like the importance of it all. But I could see Linnea like even just from the start of the day crying and stuff. Like I think once the ceremony and everything happens, I'll be pretty overwhelmed with emotion.
oh my gosh, she will definitely wake up and just be like,
That's what. Yeah, I was like, so I don't think I'm gonna be crying that early, but I think yeah, as soon as
man. What is the bride's favorite thing to do?
hmm, favorite thing to do. Seeing live music, but especially going to music festivals because that is like music, friends, and also art, and she gets to dress up.
Mhm. What is the groom's favorite date night dinner spot?
Hmm. Date night dinner spot. I'm so bad at these because it's. Sorry, I'm trying to think in my head. Honestly, I'd say like grabbing Roebling or pizza and going to the park would be going to like Domino or going to McCarran and just hanging out. That's pretty much like been a big staple.
Okay, if the bride could see any music artist in concert tomorrow, who would she choose?
Lana Del Rey.
What is the groom's favorite home cooked meal?
Mmm. I'd say like anything Mexican, like burrito bowls, tacos, burritos.
What is the groom's most embarrassing moment as an adult?
Like yeah, law school. Just like getting cold called in law school, and just not without going too in detail, like not knowing the answer, and then you're just getting cold called for like 10 minutes, where you're just like, please stop calling me, type thing.
What is the bride's biggest pet peeve about the groom?
I'd say it kind of goes with just throwing my clothes.
I
I'll like I'll just get done with something and I'll like I have like clothes piles that I'll throw them in and then she'll like if anything's on the ground, she'll throw them into the laundry. And I've like worn something once. And so to me, I'm like, oh, I can wear that again. And so like that's my biggest pet peeve about her. She'll throw those. But she hates, yeah, me throwing my clothes.
which celebrity would the groom invite to dinner?
Celebrity. What qualifies as celebrity?
It could be a politician.
Could be a politician.
It could be someone who has a blue check mark.
Has a blue.
Who's verified.
Celebrity person that I'd want to hang out with and have dinner with. Wow, this is. I would say Steven Pinker, but then so I put that in parentheses. You might have to give her a hint of someone that I've been reading recently. And Steven Pinker and like Malcolm Gladwell, there's two guys that I'd want to go talk to right now because they're just smart and they're interesting.
Okay, if the bride was stuck on a deserted island, what baked good would she live off of?
What baked good would she live off of? Man, there's so many. I'm like trying to think of what's the one from the Swedish one, like samosa.
Oh, like the one that Kirsten makes with the two and then this
Yeah.
in the middle.
Like Linnea loves that one, but she just it's always like, I can't eat it because it's unhealthy. But whenever it's that season, like in winter, she loves that.
I'll say Swedish cream puff.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's just so many Swedish things that she would like literally just. But yeah, let's say that.
Okay. Well, what was your song in high school? I feel like you guys have.
Oh my gosh, this is literally. Yeah, I would say like the Shins.
Okay.
Because this is we're trying to figure out what if we want as our first dance, and it's like it is so difficult. There's not like one like our song. It's like there's so many bands and artists, and it's gotten to the point. Yeah, that's a loaded question.
Who said I love you first?
I did. I said I love you first because like Linnea had this thing that she was like scared of like liking someone because every boy before me, she had liked them. And then as soon as they started liking her back, she stopped liking them. She liked the chase.
She liked the chase.
Yeah, so.
What is one thing Linnea can't live without?
I'm like trying to think of what you think that.
No, exactly.
Broad talk, but like fluffy like things like but that's like such a broad.
Okay.
I guess she can't live without like mint green like objects and stuff. That's like what I'd say. It's like whatever. It's a broad classification, but it's like cute mint green things.
What is Linnea's most prized possession?
Her most prized possession is Gus. But she's lived without Gus. Like, that's the thing. But she loves Gus so much that she doesn't want to bring him to New York City because she thinks he'll be traumatized. So she's like sacrificing her enjoyment of Gus for the greater good of Gus. And she like loves Gus. Like,
what a real mom.
Yeah.
Who does the most cooking?
She does. I do now.
I heard you've been
working.
Cooking.
So I cook now. I cook more than she does because I work from home, and so then it allows her to be able to work out when she gets back from work. So then I can have like food ready. But I will say with that, I cook more now. But I'm like a sous chef.
Who is always right?
I am. I'm always right.
Oh, is that Ben?
What's up, dude?
Hey, dude.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh shoot! I totally forgot to buy us Glass Animal tickets. Well, she's gonna be pissed about that.
The one in Brooklyn?
Oh god. Movie, it would be Desperate Housewives. If you said something
TV show.
Like if you just say like favorite show, it's like or something. I don't know. Like Desperate Housewives is like definitely cheap that I normally like don't like going out that much. So me smacking her butt when we go up the stairs. that is like she always gets really annoyed, and I always do it all the time. Are you there?
Oh, oops. Was it frozen?
Yeah, froze for a bit.
I thought you were just thinking.
No, I am.
We're not doing it. We're we're not doing like anything this weekend. So free.
Okay.
I actually have tomorrow off. They gave us tomorrow.
F blast. La blast.
Like she really likes what is it, Little People or
Little Women.
Is this your normal like work from home spot?
Yeah. No,
She's not a movie person.
she's not a movie person. She loves like the movies with like Timothy Chalamet, like Call Me by My Name. I know. I'm trying to think of musicians that's like funny because I always am like, oh, it'd be cool to hang out with that musician. I'm like, I don't just because I like their music, I don't know if I like.
It's whatever makes it you guys and it's special to you guys.
Chet Faker or something. I'm like, just because I like his music, when I see his Instagram
You
post, I'm
wanna
like,
hang out with them.
I
Yeah.
don't really know if I'd want to hang out with him type thing. And it's like,
Yeah.
she loves music. I don't know, like the most neutral background I have. There's like a lot of times I don't want to be like in a deposition, like or like in a court appearance, and then have like some fluff in the background or something. I was like, I'll have a little bit firmer, like of a some manliness in the background. So
I like it. That's nice, dude.
yeah.
Well,
I've learned everything I know from Linnea, and I just replicate it. But I'm not really like big into like making new dishes. So even though I might be cooking more now, it's like Linnea is the one who taught me like pretty much all the meals. So
I love that.